Warning, this video contains spoilers about Halfcraft 2.0. If you want a spoiler-free experience, please refrain from watching this video until the main video is out. Also, unfollow me on Twitter because I sort of spoil everything on Twitter. What's up guys, it's Cody here. Halfcraft 2.0 is quickly approaching release, and you'll find out all about that in the main video when it comes out. However, there is some information that I left out about transitioning from Halfcraft 1.0 to 2.0. So if you're one of those many people who watched the 1.0 video, please do keep watching because that information is going to be very important coming into that 2.0 video from your perspective. And we'll get right to that information. First of all, there has been a wording change. I used to call these things in the Halfcraft 1.0 video, I used to call them custom slabs, or just slabs for short. However, I don't feel as though this accurately describes them, seeing as they are obviously not slabs in the typical sense, but in fact they are full blocks. So in the Halfcraft 2.0 video, and from then onwards, I will be referring to them as free blocks, because that is exactly what they are. Blocks that have been freed from the grid, and as such can be freely moved around. One of Halfcraft 2.0's big changes is it has a completely new install. So, one thing about this install is that we do not need to activate it through redstone. We can simply set this to always active and the whole thing will set up. You can see it also has a completely new design around the outside. And I've also moved the uninstall sign to the back rather than the front. Another thing about this change is that you'll see it only requires one command to install the entire system. This does mean that we start off with less blocks to work with, but there is still a second command. It's just optional instead of required, and it gives you so many more blocks to work with than Halfcraft 1.0 ever did. On top of that, this module, when installed, will upgrade all of your Halfcraft 1.0 custom slabs to Halfcraft 2.0 free blocks, so the Halfcraft 1.0 module can safely be uninstalled after that. Finally, the install leaves behind this command block, which still has the command in it. So, if anything were to ever happen to this module, you can simply reactivate this command and it will install the whole thing all over again. A few small changes to the mechanics as well. Firstly, that I have fixed the bug, and it was a bug, where these free blocks would turn back into regular blocks when on top of other blocks. As you can see, this is resting exactly on top of this andesite block. And in 1.0, it would have turned back into a block by now, but in Halfcraft 2.0, it will remain as a free block. And this is going to be a massively useful change for some people, as it will make some things a lot easier. On top of that, when you select a new free block, it will automatically deselect nearby free blocks. So you'll notice I don't have more than one of these selected at the same time, which is going to be another very useful feature, and why would you do this to me? One final thing I have to tell you about this module is that the generator for Halfcraft 1.0 will still work with the 1.0 version, but will not work with this, the 2.0 version. However, there is an updated generator in the works, and it will be ready by the time Halfcraft 2.0 is released. Those of you who watched my previous video will know that I've started a section at the end of my channel where I feature a YouTuber. This YouTuber will be featured for 2 videos in a row, so today's featured YouTuber is once again Mr. Illiteracy, and I highly recommend you go check out his channel because he has some really impressive command block creations and also a really nice editing style. And with that, I bid you farewell. Drop a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe for more information and command creations. And I'll see you in the next video.